What's up, everybody? Venom here with a quick guide on Dave the Diver. Let's get right into it. Now, I've talked about making a guide on the branch for a while now, but before I get into this guide, since it is pretty late in the game, I want to preface this guide by saying there are going to be spoilers in this video, so if you do not want to see some of the content that is pretty late game, I do not suggest watching this video. If you are already to the point of having a branch, then absolutely keep going, or if you're okay with spoiling a little bit of content when it comes to the branch, then absolutely keep watching. With that out of the way, I would like to start by saying the branch is unlocked through story progression. There's not something specific that you need to do in order to reach that, other than completing the main storyline, so there's not a lot of prerequisites for opening up the second branch to Bancho Sushi, but you do have to do a vast majority of the main storyline to get there. You'll know that you've reached the part of the main storyline that will unlock the second branch when you are going to compete in the pasta contest. There is a VIP customer that will come in and tell you that they want to compete against you in a pasta contest, and you will go through the motions of completing that just as you have previous VIP contests where you battle head-to-head with another chef to see who makes the best dish that centers around either a main ingredient or a main style. This one just so happens to be pasta. Once you complete this story mission, you will unlock the second branch, where it's basically just like your first branch, except there's no one to run it. You're not there and Bancho isn't there. So exactly how do you get employees over to that branch? Once you unlock the second branch, getting over there is pretty easy, just like how you get to the farm, or the fish farm, or Bancho Sushi, or to the boat. It will be in that menu. It will be a branch option inside of that same menu that you use to get to Bancho Sushi every night or to your fish farm. Now, how do you get employees to go to that branch in order to open the branch? You are going to head on over to the branch, whether that be from your boat or from Bancho Sushi, and once there, you're going to open the staff menu just as you would inside of Bancho's, and that's going to pull up every employee that you have available. Now, you want to choose the ones that are in the waiting room, so before you try to set up your branch, make sure that you have put ads out and you have a plethora of employees to choose from and train so that your second branch runs as efficiently as your first one. The most important staff member that you are going to choose for that branch is going to be the branch manager. The branch manager is extremely important because they're going to run that branch while you're not around. The most important part of this is going to be the rank as the branch manager. So your manager is going to have a rank and your ingredients are going to have a rank. They are going to be separate. Your branch will only be able to deal with ingredients that are ranked as high as your manager. Now, this can easily complicate things because while your manager might be level 12 or 13, they will not be able to use rank 12 or 13 ingredients. They are only able to use a median, maybe 6 or 7. So the issue becomes, I'm not sure how it scales. I don't know how that scales, but I just know that you want your manager to be as high level as possible so that you can use the highest ranked ingredients. That is going to cost a lot of gold because to train them to level 20 costs a massive amount of gold. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of gold to get somebody up to par with level 20. Now, you'll be able to see what ingredients and what dishes you'll be able to create with those ingredients in the menu of that branch. So when you're looking at the menu, just like you would at Bancho Sushi, you can also go to the ingredients tab as well and see what you're able to create based upon your branch manager's rank. When first starting out at this branch, you're just gonna kind of have to make do with what you have if your branch manager is low level. I had to do the same thing. I was making maybe 15 to 20 gold a night because people were walking out for the sheer fact that I had no idea what I was doing and the dishes were not very high quality. It was blue tang, yellow tang, because the person that I chose for my manager was only level 6 at the time. So it was not a best decision on my part. Just try to work with what you have. Don't stress about it too much because as you make more money in your actual Bancho Sushi restaurant, you'll be able to level up your branch manager, who will then be able to run more efficiently in that branch. To add more employees, just as you would in Bancho Sushi, you're going to do it the same way. You're going to open up the staff menu inside of the branch and pick and choose what employees you would like to employ at that branch. You're going to do this in the same way that you would for Banchos. Make sure you're picking servers that are good at serving and you're picking cooks that are good at cooking because you don't have Bancho on your team over here. So you need to make sure that you are picking efficient people that are good for the job and able to complete tasks properly for the position that you are putting them in. Now, in the top left of the staff tab where you see your branch manager, there is going to be a little sentence that says Operation Policy. The operation policy is what's going to determine what dishes you sell that night at that branch. There will be 4 categories total to choose from, which is what's going to choose the dishes that you're able to serve, and that is going to be by price, taste, level, or dish. Your menu will then be created based upon the category that you chose. So if you choose price, it's going to choose the pricier dishes. If you chose taste, it's going to choose the dishes with the best taste. You do not get to choose each dish yourself. It is procured based upon the category that you choose. And in order to see the dishes that will be served for the night, you will look in the staff menu in the same place that you chose the operation policy and see the list of dishes that are based upon the choice that you made. So you're going to see the best tasting dish, the best priced dish, and things like that. That is what you're going to see. You are not going to be able to choose the dishes on your own. They will be chosen based upon the category that you choose in the operation policy. Now, how do you get ingredients over to this branch? Because if you look at first, if you don't send anything over to the branch, you won't have any ingredients to use for that night. You will need to move already existing ingredients that you have, either from the regular Bancho sushi or from your fish farm, in order to stock the branch with ingredients to use. It goes without saying that you will only be able to create dishes with the ingredients that you have available to use. So you will have to ensure that you are moving over not only fish, but ingredients for certain dishes if you want to make more high quality dishes at the other branch. Now, when you're moving ingredients, whether that be from the fish farm or Bancho sushi, you'll be able to see if the branch manager can even use those ingredients because of their level. So it'll have a big marker on it that says, like, you cannot use this ingredient at that branch. Your manager is not high enough level. It will tell you if you are able to use that ingredient or not, depending on your branch manager's level. So now you have all your ingredients there, you have your menu chosen based upon the operation policy. What do you do when you're working at Bancho Sushi? Is there a way for you to check on your branch? Absolutely. You will press the 6 key on PC in order to use the CCTV footage and check what's going on over at your other branch. There will also be a little menu in the bottom right corner of Bancho Sushi that shows you how it's doing. It'll show you how much money you have made over there. It will show you how many customers have walked out angrily, and it will show you how many dishes you have prepared and served at that branch. Now, I chose to go with price on my operation policy because I was able to send high quality ingredients over there that my branch manager can use. You can choose whatever you want. It's just based upon your personal preference. I chose price because I wanted to maximize the amount of money that I get per night so that I can spend it on training my branch manager and other employees over there to make it run more efficiently while I'm running Bancho Sushi. Now, it is also worth noting that I haven't noticed that they waste any dishes over there. It seems like everything over there is just kind of made to order. It's not the same as Bancho Sushi. None of the ingredients seem to get wasted. None of the fish seems to get wasted. I haven't seen an issue with like them running out of wasabi or not being able to pour drinks. The only issue that I have had thus far, they cannot create cocktails unless the employee has the ability to create cocktails. So if you level up and you get to that point where they can serve cocktails over there, you need to ensure that you have an employee that can serve cocktails. If not, you're going to have a lot of people storm out because they don't get a cocktail. And that's going to make a lot of angry customers and a lot of wasted money. So try your best to find the staff that has certain abilities that make sense, right? You want someone that can make cocktails. You want someone that can clean dishes up so there aren't customers sitting at dirty tables. And you want to have just the most efficient staff possible to keep your branch running smoothly. The way to do this is a lot of trial and error, just putting people there, seeing how it goes, checking on the CCTV footage, and seeing how the sales go at the end of the night, as well as how many angry customers you have. I seem to have found a good balance with the staff that I have over there, and yeah, I still have 2 to 3 angry customers per night, but it's better than the 26 that I had the one time because I literally was unable to serve them any of the drinks that they wanted. So, with that said, that's gonna do it for this guide. Yes, it was a little long-winded, but I really wanted to kind of focus down on this branch because this is something that I've had a lot of questions about on my other guides, so I really wanted to take my time and explain everything as thoroughly as I possibly could. As of right now, I don't have an answer as to who the best branch manager is because I don't have any level 20 staff members. And until I do, I can't tell you who's going to be the best because I don't have them all leveled up to their max capacity. And same thing goes with the best server, same thing goes with the best cooks. I don't have max level of any of them. So I can't give you the best based upon a level 20. And I will do that when I have the ability to do so. I will make an updated guide as I have for my other guides. But until I get to that point, I am going to just let you know that it's a lot of trial and error. You can do it. Just keep swapping people out if you have a lot of angry customers. And as always, if you like the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.